Hi guys, so Crimson Desert released a couple of days ago and I'm actually having a blast. I'm really loving the game, but the game is deeply flawed. There are some really annoying design choices with this game and it was really the result of a bad direction. There's a real problem with this game director. And it really seems that he never really played a single player game. And first of all, don't think that I'm a hater. As I already said, I'm really loving the game. It is a technical marvel. The game is stunning. The graphics, the engine, the ideas, all of it is top tier, There's something really special with this game, which makes it even more frustrating, because the direction feels like it was handled by someone who barely plays games. The quality of life issues in this game are really inconvenient and annoying. For example, who thought it was a good idea to automatically use keys when you get near a locked door? You don't even know if the door is locked and the game just burns your resource. That's a dumb game design choice, It's like the game is actively trying to work against you. If you get spotted, for example, when stealing an item, you immediately face a loading screen and you are teleported to jail. How cool is that? Amazing, right? You have no chance to run at all. You just get teleported to jail. That's a really genius game design idea, right? This is what I mean by bad direction. Not like a huge problem with the game, but a ton of small brain-dead decisions that make the experience annoying. The inventory system, everyone knows, it's a joke. For example, a fruit fly takes the same slot as a two-handed sword, the same amount of space in the inventory. Some items stack, others don't, for no clear reason. One fruit fly does not stack, but a pumpkin do stack. Like, what the fuck? Seriously. Your inventory fills up in no time and now you're wasting time managing garbage instead of playing. And another feature, I didn't like it too much, that L1 or RB button that invokes that horrendous immersion breaking shiny blue circle used to find items. This is like really slow, and in my opinion, it's not a good game design choice because it breaks immersion, in my opinion, And another thing that, at least for me, like the menus in this game, they're not really efficient. I think they could be better, it feels slow and sometimes repetitive, but maybe it's just me. And for example, some key bindings decisions in this game, at least on the controller, are a mess, You can't even remap buttons. I think on the keyboard and mouse you can, but not on the controllers, not at all. Who the hell thought it was an incredible game design choice to make the jump and the interact button the same button? So every time you try to talk to someone or pick up something up, your character starts jumping like an idiot. Like, who approved this? Like, really? Picking up items is like really slow for no reason. There's a delay, some sort of delay, before the prompt even shows up for you to pick up the item. I don't understand why. Like, just let me pick up the things like instantly, At least make the queue for us to pick up the item faster, And the draw distance, for example, like rocks and objects, they pop in front of you, like 1 meter in front of you. Like, who thought this was a good idea? Like, really? There's not even an option, a slider, to change the draw distance. Like, I'm playing with the game with all graphics maxed out and there's no draw distance slider. I don't know if there's a difference in culture, like Eastern developers, they think this is acceptable, because here in the West, I think most of the developers would think that it's annoying to see like small things popping up in front of you, you know, like after a while you just forget them, you get used to it. But when I first saw it, I was like, seriously, like this game pays attention to so much details, but they don't care if like rocks and stones are popping up in front of you. And it's, yeah, it's a little bit annoying, you know. And the thing that the game refuses to explain some basic stuff is also inconvenient. And you know, I'm all for not holding the player's hand. I hate that yellow paint bullshit, you know. But there's a difference between discovering and not explaining core systems, you know. Sometimes things are confused, really confusing in this game. And about the story, it could actually be interesting, but Cliff, the main character, is basically a walking door. The guy sees insane, otherworldly things happening and doesn't react. It's like nothing is going on. You just died and now you're alive. You got resurrected. It doesn't even explain how you got resurrected or how you didn't die. You're just there like nothing happened. Then you face crazy otherworldly things. You know, people give you power, crazy or overpowered powers, and you don't say anything. You don't question anything. Cliff is like a fucking mannequin. I mean, even if the story is crazy and the story quests are like disconnected events, if Cliff had like actual human reactions, it could be a nice story, even though if the story is weird. But he acts like a soulless drone, you know. He's a really boring character, and it's like borderline retarded the way he doesn't react, you know. And the thing is, what makes all of this a little bit less concerning is that most of these problems are fixable, you know. This is not a broken game, it is a badly directed one. The problem with this game is the direction, you know. I mean, not the art direction, but the direction of the menus, you know. There's like some stuff in this game that's really inconvenient, makes you waste time, and you get annoyed unnecessarily, you know. And despite all of this, as I told you, I'm loving this game. I'm still enjoying it. And that's how strong the core of this game actually is. Visually, it's insane, especially on a high-end PC. And the overall vibe, to me, reminds me of Red Dead Redemption 2, Skyrim. This could easily be a 9 out of 10 game if the devs fix these quality of life issues. Right now, it feels like a really wasted potential because someone in charge made a bunch of incredibly stupid decisions for this game. Do I recommend the game? Yes, of course, but you will be pissed off, it's inevitable. Whoever directed this game needs a reality check and wake up and try to learn with their mistakes immediately by addressing all of these atrocious game design's mistakes. It is an amazing game, but frequently can be frustrating as hell, mostly because of the amazing wasted potential that this game actually is. After saying all that, still, I am having an amazing time with this game. I am really enjoying it. And I am also really grateful for the devs for making such an amazing game. It's just that its inconveniences must be addressed in order for the game's devs to actually fix it, you know. So don't get me wrong, this is not a hate video. I'm not a hater, and I think that people who actually started hating this game, you know, really badly, I can understand them a little bit, but also not too much, because it is a good game, you know. And because it's so good, it cannot be less than 8 out of 10. To me, it cannot be less than 8 out of 10. But because of those inconveniences, it can't be a 9 and a 10 either. So I think at the time it's an 8 out of 10. It could be a 9, you know. And I hope they fix some of these issues, you know, with patches in the future. And maybe we're gonna see a 9 out of 10. Maybe it's in some months, or maybe in a year from now, these things are gonna get fixed. So yeah, feel free to disagree with me. Tell me in the comments what you think about it, if you agree or not. And as I said, I'm having a blast with this game, but I'm also a little bit disappointed because it could be a masterpiece. It's a flawed masterpiece. And yeah, guys, just let's talk in the comments below. Let's discuss. See if you agree with me or not, and also tell me what annoyed you in this game and what are the pros of it, so we can discuss it. And yeah, that's it, guys. See you.